As I mentioned, changes could be on the way again regarding Albuquerque Zoo prizes. The mayor recently raised the ABQ Biopark admission. Now some city councilors are proposing to bring it back down. News 13's David Romero is live at the zoo with more on this debate. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Well, final action is expected from the City Council tonight as to how much you'll pay the next time you come out here to the zoo. Now, councilors say the initial hike put in place by the mayor a few weeks back was way too drastic. A bill sponsored by City Councilors Ken Sanchez and Debbie O'Malley would back down on that increase from the mayor's office. Adult admission would only see a $1 increase, while kids and seniors will again pay about $3. Councilors say the drastic increase could drive crowds away from visiting the zoo, especially in a trying economy. The mayor says the jump in fees is necessary because the 85-year-old facility is in need of expensive repairs and upgrades. Now, the city's chief operations office says that by backing down on the mayor's increase, there won't be enough money to make those repairs and the upgrades. Elizabeth, back to you.
Okay, David, thank you. Councilors will meet tonight at 5 in the Vincent Griego chambers of City Hall. We'll keep you updated as to what happens in our later newscasts. And city councilors could also make a decision on a new law for businesses that are busted for selling synthetic marijuana, otherwise known as spice. A final action is expected to be discussed tonight. If approved, businesses busted selling any form of spice will fall under the 3 strikes you're out rule. That means they could be forced to shut down. City officials say the drug is hard to regulate because the makers of the drug often change its names and ingredients. Councilors could also incorporate the drug known as bath salts into the new rule as well. Check your pantry. A New Mexico company linked to a nationwide salmonella outbreak is now recalling even more products. Sunland Inc. is now recalling raw and roasted shelled and in-shell peanuts sold in quantities from 2 pounds to 50 pounds. FDA inspectors found salmonella in raw peanuts from the company's plant in Portales. Sunland Inc. made the peanut butter sold in Trader Joe's stores that we told you about. That's been linked to about 35 salmonella cases in 19 states. The recall includes products that were made at the plant from March of 2010. The Belen Middle School students who are accused of plotting a school shooting have a detention hearing set for today. Police arrested a total of 4 boys, all 13 and 14 years old. This is them. They say the boys are known gang members. Superintendent Ron Marquez said there were no problems at any of their schools on Friday when the alleged shootout was supposed to happen. Now, he also said that they will have some sort of increased police presence or presence of authority through the end of the school year as a precaution. This morning, Albuquerque police step up their efforts to track down a serial armed robber. And police say this guy right here is pretty dangerous. Take a look. These are new surveillance pictures that they sent us. Cops say the suspect has been linked to at least 17 robberies in the last 2 months. Some of those took place at fast food restaurants. APD is asking anyone who recognizes this man to give them a call. An Albuquerque girl is scheduled to have a life-changing surgery today. We first told you about Alicia Hawkes a little over a week ago when she was honored by some Albuquerque firefighters. The 12-year-old has been battling epilepsy since she was a baby. Today, she will undergo an intense brain surgery in hopes of stopping the seizures. The surgery is said to be the first of its kind in the state on someone so young. Her family tells us although Alicia's speech and memory could be affected by the surgery, they are willing to do whatever it takes to get their daughter healthy again. We'll, of course, keep you updated on how the surgery goes.